Hey my Pokè Peeps, we're back today and I've got a few games with that Grimmsnarl team. I haven't had a chance this week to put it onto the Switch, so we are just using the showdown, but hopefully you guys enjoy it nonetheless. Let's get started. So as you can see guys, on the other side we've got a fairly normal team. We've got the Glacier, the Spectria, Regieleki, Clefairy, Incineroar and Tapu Fini. Some of them go really well together, particularly that Clefairy and the Glacier, which is kind of what I'm assuming he'll lead with. So I'm going to lead with my Grimmsnarl and my Nihilego. So let's see what we do here. And he does go ahead and lead that Clefairy Glacier. And we go with ours. He for some reason swaps out his Clefairy and goes into Tapu Fini. I have no idea what that play was about. Didn't make any sense, but I just go for a Fake Tears and a Meteor Beam onto that Glacier, taking it out even in its Dynamax form, and he goes ahead and quit. Very quick game, but I thought it was important to take this time to explain that and why that was a bad play on his part. My thought process that he may have been going for the Dynamax and then going straight for a high horsepower or a max quake onto the Nihilego, which would have put him in a great spot if he had have left his Clefairy in to go for that follow me, because if Clefairy had followed me, we would have taken it out with the Meteor Beam, but we would have gone down to the Max Quake. It would have been a much different position. I did have the Volcarona in the back, so I did have plays that I could make once that Clefairy had gone, but it would have been significantly harder if he had have just made the straight up standard play of follow me and Max Quake. Alright everybody guys, so this team looks significantly scarier than the previous one. Some huge threats on the other team. We've got that Landorus T, Thundurus, Urshifu, Scizor, Incineroar, and Tapu Fini. Been really popular lately, the Fini, which is unusual. But I'm still pretty confident with the lead of Grimmsnarl and Nihilego. The reason for such is he's only got 3 Pokemon that really hinder the Nihilego. He leads with Incineroar and Landorus, which is a little bit scary for me, but I know if I swap, I'll just lose my offensive pressure, and unfortunately for him, he decides to switch out rather than go for a fake out onto Nihilego or Grimmsnarl, preventing this from happening. He does go for the Scary Face onto the Thundurus and then the Bullet Punch onto the Grimmsnarl. Again, probably the wrong Pokemon to attack down. And then we're at +3 with our Nihilego, and I can send in Volcarona, go for a Dynamax and Max Flare the Scizor, while the Incineroar goes for a Fake Out onto the Volcarona. We take out the Scizor, and then we take out the Incineroar with a Power Gem. Alright guys, so for me that game went really well. 2 really big misplays on his account. First one, not fake outing on the first turn with the Incineroar. He had the potential to take out my main sweeper that took out 2 of his Pokemon in the first turn of the game, but threw it away to keep the Intimidate pressure. And if you look at my team, there's not really many Pokemon that are afraid of Intimidate. I.e., it's just going to be the Rillaboom and just going to be the Dracovish. So 2 Pokemon, not really a reason to save an Intimidate user. Now, if he was worried about the Grimmsnarl doing something, he could have just gone for the Fake Out onto the Nihilego and then gone for a U-turn onto the Grimmsnarl, getting his Landorus out of there if that's what he was worried about. But yeah, there was no reason that Incineroar shouldn't have gone for the Fake Out. Second big bad play was not attacking down the Nihilego. It's my big sweeper. It was sitting on the field. He knew it didn't have a Focus Sash, and yet he still went down the Grimmsnarl. It wasn't a good play. The Grimmsnarl had almost 0 offensive pressure because it had been intimidated 3 times at that point. Attack down the Nihilego, take it out, I would have had to switch into my Volcarona, take it out. Would have been a little bit more of an easy game. Anyways guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. If you did enjoy today's video, please check out some of my others. I'm sure you'll like them just as much. Anyways, bye!